met Almer. I think I was a sophomore at the University of Arkansas. We were playing in Barton Coliseum. And the game was over with. We had won and had a pretty good game. And I see this guy staring at me with this nice hat on, nice suit and tie, nice shoes and shine. I go, who is this guy? And he walks over and he goes, Daryl, welcome, Almer Lee. I like the way you play. I like the flair and how you play the game of basketball. You remind me of myself a little bit. I'm one of the first African Americans to ever play basketball at the University of Arkansas. And I really like your game. And we chit-chatted for a second. He walked away and I kind of looked and said, who's this guy right here? I did my homework and asked questions about who Mr. Almer Lee was, and found out he's one of the greatest players ever played at Arkansas.
It started for me back in the 9th grade. My dad came and checked me out of school and said, we're going to Barton Coliseum. And I want you to keep an eye on a young man by the name of Almer Lee from Fort Smith, Northside, who was coached by the great Coach Condar. And all my friends were playing around and they'd go play little pickup games in the back hallways at Barton Coliseum, but not me. My dad said, sit down and watch this guy. And as I watched Almer Lee, I saw this smooth, this fluid athlete that could dribble between his legs, behind his back. Passes were so sharp, so accurate, and he had this sweet shot.
He was an instant star, averaging a team-leading 17 points per game. And then as a junior for Lanny Van Eman's Razorbacks, averaged 19.2 points per game. Almer always upped the ante in Southwest Conference play, scoring a career-high 30 points against Texas A&M.
Really a talented basketball player. I was one of the fortunate guys to be over his house sometimes and watch some tape when he was a player, and he was doing some things that was incredible, because if Almer Lee played right now with this ESPN and CNN and Fox News and all this stuff, he would be a star.
I would always want to be on Almer Lee's team. And he would ask me, do you have your driver's license? Do you have your driver's license today? I said, driver's license? Driver's license meant to him, you gotta be able to handle the ball. You gotta be able to drive. You gotta be able to go to the basket. And so all these little things he was teaching me, and I told my dad that night, I'm gonna dribble behind my back in a game. I'm gonna be just like Almer Lee.
Ball handling, passing, moves to the bucket. He was a true magician on the court. Almer played a style that neither Hog fans nor the Southwest Conference had ever seen before. This non-stop, up-tempo style of play would garnish the Razorbacks a new name in the early 70s, the Runnin' Razorbacks. Almer Lee could not have been a flashier ambassador or a more endearing one. He became the first African-American letterman in Razorback basketball history.
He took a chance on the University of Arkansas, and a lot of guys followed, like the triplets followed. Because if you ask Moncrief, Brewer, and Delph, who did they watch in the state of Arkansas? The legend was Almer Lee.
And I've never seen a guy that loved his school so much. He loved Fort Smith, Northside, his high school. He loved his teammates. He loved the University of Arkansas.
One of the most favorite things I know I'm going to miss about Almer is this. In the summertime when I'd be back from the NBA, my phone would ring and I would answer. And it'd be Almer on the other end going, I'm hungry. Not hello. I'm hungry, boy. I said, what's up, Almer? Ready. So that meant for me to get in my car from West Little Rock, drive all the way downtown in Little Rock, pick Almer Lee up, and maybe go to Sims Barbecue or go somewhere else and get some food. That was routine, and I'm going to miss that a lot.
When I first got announced as the Razorbacks head football coach in 1998, one of the very first calls I got on my voicemail was from Almer. And Almer said, congratulations, I'll need my sideline pass and my parking pass. That was it. We were on the very first game, trying to get ready, and of course you can imagine the nerves and the butterflies we're having. We're getting ready for the first time to lead the Razorbacks through the tunnel, and I'm so pumped up. One of my grad assistants came up to me and says, Coach, Almer Lee's at the game. And he said his sideline pass is not at will call. And so, as you can imagine, we're getting ready to go kick the game off. I said, go take care of that. Sure enough, I walk in first quarter, we've already scored, and I'm excited. He comes walking up to me, he says, always have my sideline pass ready in a bull car. Don't ever make me late again.
He cared dearly about his family, his granddaughter, his wife. Just a good person.
And he was a winner. And he was a competitor. But most of all, he was a great father. He loved Evelyn, his wife, and that was his heart. Loved his children, loved his grandchildren. Our conversations really, 90% of the time, was talking about his wife and his children and his grandchildren.
I guess in closing, I had to put this on. I'm not a big hat guy, but for all you fans and Razorback fans that know Almer Lee, you know he kept one of these on. He kept a suit and tie on. His shoes were already always nice and shiny. So I thought I had to come and try to make him proud today and bring this hat. So Almer, you would definitely be missed by me. I know Evelyn and your granddaughter and the rest of your family are going to miss you. But man, you're like a big brother, and I miss you all the time.
And now that ticket at will call is now a ticket to the Hall of Fame.
Put this on.